face.
Hello guys, this is Jason, and I'm here on the Baj Patreon server today, and I'm here with a special guest, Mr. TSnowCrash.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good, and hopefully all the viewers are. I know you're a little under the weather today, but
Yeah, got a little bit of the crud.
you're kind enough to hop on here and chat with me a little bit here. What I am working on here is a creative world project, which, as you can see, I can fly. So, yeah, as some of you might not know, but the Patreon server actually has a creative realm, and after you get permission and stuff, you can come on here and do the larger build. So I had right through your body there. I had an idea of working on a build here, and there was no way I was going to be able to do this in survival. So I decided to hop in creative and have some fun. And as you can see from the drop, I am building a skyscraper, and I've been chipping away at the walls and stuff. And
Goodbye, cruel world. Wah!
That is a long drop.
Wait, that's not the way that's supposed to work.
Yep. But it's coming along nice. I'm trying to get the box, and then I'm going to do all the detail afterwards. So this is going to be the hardest part.
What purpose does the beacon serve if you're in creative mode?
You know what? The funny thing is, I was going to smooth out a lot of the dirt around there, and the dirt breaks so slow. Yeah. So I was wondering in creative if you set up a beacon, if it would help, putting like a speed 5, efficiency 5 shovel and stuff, if it would speed it up, and it doesn't.
Nah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Nope. And it is so slow.
I wonder if we can talk to Baj about allowing the ability to switch back and forth in this world between creative and survival. Because if you can switch to survival, then you would be able to take advantage of the benefits of a buff.
Yeah, because all I want to do is be able to clear out some dirt faster.
Or even, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What would also be kind of cool is if he installed, what is the name of that mod? Not MC Edit. That's a standalone software, but there's a mod that like allows the same basic features as MC Edit, but within the game itself.
Right. Right. Which would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm spending a fair amount of time doing this, but if I try to do this in survival, I would literally have like, I don't know, a corner done.
And you wouldn't even have a corner done, and not to mention the fact they would take an entire desert full of clay.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just wanted to build like a city here, and I think there's a couple more Patreons on here that we're thinking about also building in here, because I'm really the first one who's actually messed around.
I've come in here a couple of times to test certain things, whether or not I wanted to build them in survival.
Right.
And one of the things I was going to test was an actual squid farm for ink, and I couldn't do it the way that I needed to do it in creative, because I had to switch to survival to do a couple of things.
Right.
So I wound up just starting a single player world and doing it that way. But I like the idea of doing a city. In fact, the skyscraper idea is actually something that I've done in the past, in personal worlds, just playing, and that would be something that I wouldn't mind revisiting. So
yeah, well, I do these small builds, and I've attempted some bigger builds before, but because life is life, and this is not a full-time job. I have, family and jobs to deal with, and now, a baby, and when I am home and I have to watch the baby and the wife's working or something, there's no silence in the house. And I think I even hear her crying right now a little bit. But it's just life. It doesn't bother me or anything. I mean, like I said, it's not a full-time position. Oh yeah, she's crying. Not happy about something.
Do you need to take care of that?
No, wife's got her right now.
Okay.
So she's good. She gets a little fussy around this time.
I apologize to the viewers. There's going to be a lot of coughing from me. I have the flu. I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, I pulled him out of his comfort and made him do this video. No.
Well, what's funny is you're talking about this not being a job, but for some it is a job. And recently there was an interesting development in the Mindcrack community that has been a very hot topic over the last couple of days.
Yes, it has. Yep, it has, and that's one of the things I wanted to chat with you about, because some of the talk, I guess, first of all, a lot of people who pay attention, we pay attention here on the server because the person who runs and owns the server is a Mindcracker himself, W92Baj.
Right.
And
Lord
so
Baj.
we love Mindcrack as a group and everything, and there's been some news that five Mindcrackers have moved on from the Mindcrack name, and it's kind of strange because some of them have been around since the start even, and they're pretty prominent as members and characters and stuff, but the decisions made, with the trademarking, a lot of people didn't understand what involves with the trademarking, and me and TSnow were actually talking about it a little earlier, and he's got some insight into that because he's actually dealt with trademarks and stuff before. So
I should preface this by I am not a lawyer, and my situation and my experiences may not necessarily represent exactly what Mindcrack as a brand has done, because comments and what people may say and whatnot. So just want to make sure that that's understood. What opinions and experiences I have don't necessarily represent the norm or exactly what may happen to someone else if they go through it, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. I mean, a lot of this is just our opinions and our kind of our feelings on how it's going on, and I know a lot of fan reactions and stuff, how it's been. Some people have been really upset. And
there's been a few... sorry, my voice really cracked hard there. There's been a few... I hate to use the term butthurt because it makes it sound kind of derogatory, like their feelings don't matter. But there have been some in the community who feel that just because individual A is no longer affiliated with organization B, they are no longer part of group C. And it's been stated several times, even in the official announcement, that that's not the case. These 5 individuals have left the group Mindcrack, have left the organization Mindcrack, the business, the brand Mindcrack. They have not left the group Mindcrack.
Yep.
And now I'm going to be fair here and state for the record, and there are some Mindcrackers, including maybe possibly our own Lord and Master Baj, who may disagree with me in what I'm going to say here, but you have individuals, let's say Etho, for example, who hadn't released a Mindcrack episode, and I use that term specifically meaning the Mindcrack server, the Minecraft server.
Right.
Who hadn't released a Mindcrack episode in something like 4, 5, 6 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. All of pretty much the beginning of winter was the last one I saw, or like
Right.
end of fall, something like that.
Right, right. It was before Christmas. I know that.
Hmm.
And then the same thing applies to BOO, to
Yep.
Generic B. The gyms released what, maybe a total of 5 or 6 total Minecraft episodes ever since the time he joined. He's been a member for over a year.
Yeah, exactly. And he's
And Paul
done
Source
some
Jr.?
mod stuff, but that's about it. As a matter of fact, Generic B doesn't even do much Minecraft.
I spammed the
anyways.
crap out of these lanterns. Holy crap.
Did you?
I
Holy
didn't realize.
crap. Well, that's lit up.
Not even paying attention.
That's okay.
Look, I'm on coding. I deserve a break.
Oh, for sure.
But so my whole point through this entire situation is, if you're going to hold it strictly as the group Minecraft, nothing is changing.
Yeah.
The only thing is they cannot legally say in a video, "Hi, I'm Etho, and I'm a Minecracker."
Right.
It is, "Hi, I'm Etho, and I used to be a Minecraft, a member of Minecraft." That's about the extent of it. That's really it. I mean, Etho, Generic B actually was in UHC 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually talking a lot more than I expected to.
Oh, that's why I got you here, man.
Generic B was in UHC 20, but I have a very strong feeling that the only reason that he was involved in that UHC was because of Team Potty Mouth. I don't think he would have been there if it wasn't for that, and it was the throwback and all that kind of stuff.
Right. One of the best teams, by the way. They were
I
so
agreed.
entertaining to watch.
No, I totally agree with you, but he hasn't done a UHC since like 13, 14.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah, and Etho hasn't done one in a long time because his super fans would harass someone if they killed him or whatever, or the winner or whatever the case may be, with very trolly comments. So he just decided that the best course of action was for him not to participate anymore, which is sad, but you got to do what you got to do.
Hey,
and then
there's certain people I'm big fans of. I've seen, the ones I usually watch perspective wise is Baj and Beef and Paws and Good a lot of times, and I've seen them go out early in a game where it's just kind of like my favorites to watch are gone, but it doesn't mean I go on the other player's page and attack them for it.
Right.
In the overall, it's a game, when it comes down to that stuff. So
exactly. Now, yeah, you're right. It is a game, but at the same time, this is also their livelihood in many cases, and not all of them it's their only source of income, but for a majority of them, it is.
Sure.
And so, as an individual who, and I think this is at least the first of these type of videos I've seen where it's coming from a fan who is striving to get into that mindset's the wrong word, into that niche.
Mm-hmm.
I completely support what Minecraft has done.
Sure.
100%. The branding, the trademarking. Now, we should probably explain what exactly this means. In the simplest definition of what Good, who is the owner of Minecraft, has done is he has taken the brand, he's taken the group Minecraft and made it a company in the way that EA is a company, or Bethesda is a company, or any other game-related company.
Exactly.
Which means that they can negotiate as a company. Instead, like beforehand, you would have to take, before the 5 left, 30 different people. And if a company was to approach them, like, let's say, Microsoft, and they have a new game coming out for the Xbox One, and they want them to play it, and review it, and as a group, as Minecraft. So they want all 30 of them to do that.
Yeah.
They would have to negotiate 30 separate contracts.
Exactly.
Most companies would look at that and go, no.
They would. That's just a big headache. I mean, just the legal headache alone is not worth it at all.
So by trademarking, then you're working with one entity, which, grant you, is made up of 25 people in this case, but it's still one contract for the whole.
It's a group agreement on... Well, it pretty much... It's being of one mind as a group, meaning when the decision's made, the decision's made for the whole group itself.
Exactly.
Like you said, if they were all individuals, well, some individuals might have different opinions on it. And that's kind of the direction where it went, where they didn't want to, I think, either it was just not the right setting for them, or they weren't the direction as their channels and stuff were going. They might not have been wanted to tie down themselves in that type of contract. And I respect that.
Yeah, me too, totally. As I understand it, the reason... Everybody's going to have their own individual reasons, but general... this is an umbrella definition, so to speak. The reasoning behind these 5 individuals choosing not to proceed with the future of Minecraft and where it was headed and everything is because it removed the individual voice from the negotiations, if that makes sense. Right. It now basically came down to your lawyers will contact our lawyers and they will negotiate all this out, and in the end we'll have a contract. Instead of these 30 individuals will represent themselves and have their own opinions and their own thoughts and their own decisions and da-da-da-da-da. It now becomes a cohesive mass decision in all aspects instead of 30 individual.
And I think originally, what's Minecraft been around for at least 5 years now? I think it was 5.
2010.
Yeah, so it's been 5 years.
Just before Halloween of 2010, I believe it was, like a couple of months before Halloween of 2010.
Yeah. So when you look at that, originally Goo designed the server to play on with friends, which that's what a lot of us have done. I've been on servers ran by friends, personally myself too, which are all great, and it's fun to play with friends. And I've hopped on this server mainly because I needed something a little bit more consistent with players around. I wanted more camaraderie. The other ones get a little burned out, and I've made good friends here and new friends.
It's same, very much the same.
Yep. So, I know that's what it originally started as, but the thing, it clicked. And, as we saw members grow over the years, just as we see our own server grow as kind of the popularity, I know there's been a couple people who've came on because they've seen some of our videos, or they've seen us in one of Baj's stream chats, or it caught their attention, the camaraderie and everything on these servers.
Right.
So a couple of my friends are on this server because I recommended it. Hey, this is a good server to play on. So I know Minecraft was kind of designed the same way as friends playing with friends and inviting other members, saying, hey, this guy would be perfect to play with us. They're looking for it. It was not, I don't think, Good's original intention to create a company out of this.
No, and he said that numerous times.
Yep.
He said at the end of the last season, the last video he did in the last season, at the end of that video, he said, this works.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Everything we are doing, the whole concept of what we are doing, shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this for as long as people want us to do it.
Sure.
And there's absolutely zero reason. Most of the people watching these videos don't know how much effort actually goes into making them.
Yeah. look, I put a lot of effort just in mine, and mine are pretty relaxed. I don't go with the thumbnails, and I don't make new intros for different series because I don't have the skill or the time to do that stuff
Are you
in
talking
life.
about me right now? Because
Well, you put a lot more time in your stuff, and
well,
the
part
quality.
of that is because I want to transition out of my current career into this as a
Right.
job. And now I want to say real quick that um, people always talk about I didn't start doing this to make money. I started doing this because I enjoy it, and I can understand and respect that. Um, but there is so much effort in this. I could
There
just
is.
easily play this game and not go through all the effort of recording it because to be honest with you, there's unless you're doing it for someone to watch it, there's no reason to.
No, no. It's
So you still want people to watch it. There's no point in you uploading it if you don't want someone to watch it.
right, exactly. And because that's the way I've looked at it for myself. It's one of those deals where, with my own videos, um, it's built. I've done it because it's something I enjoy. It's like a hobby,
Right.
and when I get views, it's just kind of like
Icing on the cake.
the icing on the cake, exactly. And when I get views and comments and stuff like that, it's kind of cool, you know.
Right.
I probably overall with views and everything, I've never made enough, obviously, for even a payout on this. Um,
One
it's been
time.
it's been pennies literally at certain months, but one of those things I don't care. It's something I enjoy doing, and as long as people enjoy watching them, hey, it just adds to it. But I like just to share my ideas and what I see in games and my enjoyment in it and
Hmm.
my friends that I play with. And I know that's how a lot of the Minecrackers started with. Um, I know pretty much all of them had full-time jobs and have been able, a lot of them been able to transition into this being full-time. But you're
Right.
right, it takes a lot of time to get the proper equipment, to get the proper computer to be able to do YouTube and streams efficiently,
I can
all
only
that
use
stuff.
myself. I can only use myself as an example, because people like tangible numbers that they can latch onto. So I'm gonna give some details here. Um, I had a computer that played Minecraft and other games just fine. There was no problem with it whatsoever. However,
Right.
I started recording. I would get dropped frames. I would get bad audio.
Oh yeah,
Just all
yeah.
kinds of crap would happen. So first thing I did was invested in a better mic. I bought a Blue Yeti, which is a $200 microphone. So that was $200 just to get started there. Obviously, I could have gone a lot cheaper,
Hmm.
but I use it for
But for
other things,
quality.
so it was worth the cost to me. Um, the other thing was I was dropping frames left and right, so I upgraded my NVIDIA GeForce 750 graphics card to an NVIDIA GeForce 980, and I bought two of them. Those
Right.
are at the time I bought them, they were about $800 a piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not,
Expensive little buggers.
yeah, they're not cheap graphics cards.
No.
I have a 250 gig SSD drive. That wasn't that bad. That was like $100. Actually, it wasn't even that much. I think it was like $88.
Hmm.
Bought it on sale. I am considering, however, getting a 1.2 terabyte SSD to record my videos to. That is another $800.
Yeah.
Um, I am looking at building a completely new computer just for this, and that computer will cost me around $2,000 to
Yeah.
build.
That's about right for a very proper, should I say YouTube computer?
Yeah, because people
Gaming
think are like, oh,
gaming
all you're doing is
media computer. You know.
right. People think it's just the gaming aspect of it, but they're not considering the fact that you're editing video, you're rendering video, you're outputting that, you're recording the video while you're playing it. All the computer has to be able to handle
Right.
all of that all at the same time.
Oh, I can't render and upload a video up to YouTube and record. So my time, some people have computers strong enough for that. I don't. I have to record, then I have to stop recording. I have to render the video because it takes so much of my
Processing power.
so much processing power, and then I have to upload. And YouTube, if you do too much while that's uploading, so many issues. The processing is slower if you use a lot of your bandwidth, and it just, the more you do, the worse it gets. And then, of course, YouTube's been kind of stupid lately. So
now, here's the thing. I record 3 videos a week. They average between 20 and 30 minutes per video. I do the Badger's Den on Mondays. I do Crash the Server, which is my private Patreon server, on Wednesdays. And I do Till Minecraft Do Us Part, which is a co-op with my wife,
Right.
Pick Gamer, on OMG Chad's subserver. On Thursdays now, I stream. And all told, if you put all the amount of time that I put into it, plus working my standard, I own my own business, so I can't say 40 hours a week. I usually wind up doing between 80 and 90 hours a week for my own business. So you add it all up, not counting my business, I do about 20 to 30 hours a week of work just to get the content up.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I'm not
good quality
I'm not saying,
content. You could do it cheaper and faster, but
right.
It shows up. I mean,
Right.
I do mine cheaper and faster because I can't do it right now. I can't do something like that at this moment.
And I'll be honest with you, there's
myself.
nothing wrong with the cheaper and faster.
No. I watch a lot of videos that way.
Right. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. My latest OMG Chad video, the Till Minecraft Do Us Part, went up yesterday. It's 5 minutes long. It's one of the shortest videos I've ever uploaded.
Don't they upload quick too?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I've done a couple of short videos and they're fun. That's why I know there's some people who do a lot of editing and they do like 5-minute videos.
Right.
I understand why. Like one of them that I've watched in the past is like C-Nanners, and he puts up really short, quick videos. It gets a ton of views, but it's all entertainment. It's quick, funny, done entertainment. And they're quicker for uploading. I mean, they upload within 20 minutes when it's like that.
Right.
No,
I agree.
UHC video takes me sometimes an hour and a half to upload the dang thing, and that's what happens. 20-minute video, 30-minute video. I can't do anything while it's uploading. So.
I'm running really good internet, but I work from home, so
Same here.
I pay for the business class internet.
Yeah. That's even better. Yeah.
I have 300 megs up, 150 down.
That's really good.
Or sorry, reverse that. 300 megs down, 150 up. And I'm paying about $120 a month through Comcast.
Yeah, that's double what I pay for a decent cable internet.
But the problem comes in, I could pay for 2 terabytes up and 1 terabyte down. YouTube's only going to process so fast.
Right. You're relying on their servers themselves.
Right. And as of late, their servers have been stupid at best. Oh man, they've been so aggravating. I had to upload my last Badger's Den video. I had to upload it, I think, 10 different times before it finally took.
Oh my gosh.
It kept stalling out at 95%, and then it would say error processing video has been deleted. Not give me any reason. Just say error processing video deleted.
Right. I've had that happen to me a couple times, but surprisingly, I haven't had as many issues as much.
Yeah.
lately, but I do a lot less videos than you do too.
Yeah.
So you have the percentage of you having an issue goes up far more than I do. But
True.
overall, get back a little bit to the.
Yeah, we got a little sidetracked there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. It's I don't care. I like talking. Dealing with the trademarking. The way I look at it is they had to protect what they have because technically I could throw on here beforehand. I could say, "Hi, I'm a Minecracker, JTuffFluff," and get views and make money off of it.
Yeah.
Lying.
And there was zero
Nothing.
recourse. They couldn't do a damn thing about it.
Yep.
Sorry. I don't know if you cuss in your video. Sorry.
Huh?
I don't know if you cuss in your videos. I said sorry.
Oh no, I do.
Okay.
You gotta, yeah. You should see my CTM maps.
Okay.
That happens a lot. Thanks, Vex. You really helped me there. But yeah, that's
something I should
just
say
one
real
of the realities.
There's been at least 2, possibly more videos released since this news came down from Minecraft that are actually really good videos that you should go watch. Vex released a video that talks about it, and OMG Chad released a video that talks about it.
I saw Chad's. I haven't seen Vex's yet. So.
And they both kind of explain things from an actual Minecracker's point of view, which is kind of nice.
Yep.
I'm waiting for Baj to do one. I'm pretty sure he will because I've been watching his streams and he's been inundated with stupid questions.
Yeah, and our Lord Baj does not like stupid questions either.
No.
I don't blame him.
He doesn't mind like a legit question, but when people are trying to like trap him in a corner, he gets extremely defensive, rightfully so.
Well, it's stupid. It's immature to do that. I mean, it's like, there's times where we have an issue on here or we have a question, and, if it's a legitimate question, he answers our questions. If it's stupid, he won't answer it. And I don't blame him. I mean, there's enough stupidity. No one has time for stupidity.
Right. I think one of the reasons Baj likes us so much is we're fairly self-policing.
Yeah. Well, it comes with a little bit more of a mature group too. So.
There are some kids on here, and when I use that term, I don't necessarily mean as far as age goes. I mean
teens and early 20s and stuff.
No, I'm saying really maturity level because 30-year-olds can still be a kid.
I am.
Right.
I play video games for crying out loud.
Play video games for money. Give me a break.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I have no problem with the occasional dick joke or fart joke, but the point that I'm making is we do occasionally run into issues with. I actually just talked about this in my recent Baj episode, the thefts that we were having, and then it all came down to it was my family and not me, and da 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 da. And
yeah.
The problem I have with that is, kudos to the guy for coming clean.
Yeah. No, I'm glad things were worked out. So everyone got their stuff back and everything like that. So
right, but at the same time, I'm like, you have access to a private whitelisted server. You gave your credentials to someone who was apparently untrustworthy.
Immature. Very immature.
You could have easily had your account blocked permanently from this server, and you would have blamed Baj for that, even though this was obviously something that someone that you trusted did in your name.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a better idea not to give your credentials out to people.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an issue like that, I mean, it's like when my kids get older, I can, if they're interested in playing a video game, like something like Minecraft, where you have to buy the game and have a username, they're gonna have their own username. They're not using my account. I'm sorry, I've got access to certain whitelisted servers that they have no damn business being on. So,
exactly my point. That's all it was.
And it's called protecting yourself, and that's legally, when you're as big as even like Minecraft, I protect myself on a personal level, for crying out loud. I can't even imagine growing a business as big as they have in
Right.
popularity. So,
Right. I mean, I've even looked into. I haven't done it yet, but I've looked into trademarking the TSnowCrash name, because if all goes the way I hope it does, one day that name will be just as big as an Etho or a Good or a generic B or whatever.
sure, even even if it's half of that, and
Right.
people,
I mean, it's a shot in the dark.
there's too many
Whether or not it's
people.
going to happen is, you
There's
know.
too many people out there who try to f around with things. To be blatantly honest, I mean it's
Look at what just happened with my company.
yeah, exactly. You had a hacker mess around with your company, so
They
it's
hacked our company server,
stupid,
and they screwed up so much stuff. Now this was just a web server, so like credit card numbers and stuff like that weren't in danger.
right?
But website files and PHP scripts and stuff like that totally got fucked up.
No,
Databases
go ahead.
databases got corrupted. Malware was installed on the server. It took us 4 days to even get the servers back to a point where we could turn them on again, and then another week to clean up the rest of the mess.
Yeah. The point is, there's too many assholes out there,
Right.
and you have to protect yourself. So all it takes is someone on YouTube
One person.
to screw around with the name,
Yep.
and I do not blame them for protecting. Now, on a personal level, when I'm looking at it as a fan, it's kind of a bummer because I remember watching B-Dub's first video
Oh
on
gosh,
on
yeah.
the Minecraft server, and I watched all those videos with him and Jenny, and watched when Ethel started, and I've watched every UHC. It's been kind of my TV show that I watch. When
Mhm.
there's an interesting video that comes out from one of them, I like watching it. So, to a certain degree, that's something that I will miss because there's a little part of them that have disappeared now. Even though they're technically still friends of the group, and they will be in videos, and they currently, a couple of them currently are playing in videos with other Minecrackers. But it's just the reality of it. They have to protect a brand that actually grew, and you got to be able to, enjoy hitting the mark on something. There's so many people who try things that it falls through the ground. So why not enjoy it? Enjoy building the brand that they have, and protect themselves on it. Don't let an asshole screw it up for you. That's the main thing. And I appreciate at least the other guys being honest, going, hey, this is the direction we wanted to go, and just being honest with it and moving on. And I wish the best of luck to all 5 of the former members because I have enjoyed each and every one of them in a different way.
And it's not like I'm gonna stop watching their
Nope.
content. I mean, I've never really been a huge BOO fan. To be honest, his personality kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. But I
I've
love
watched a lot
generic
of his
B.
building. I love his
Oh,
building.
he's a great builder. It's just his personality, like,
Yeah.
makes my teeth hurt. I've never really watched anything the Jims has ever done. Never really been interested.
He's not very active as much anyways, so
But Jenny, definitely. Paul Source Jr., I've been watching since pretty much I first even heard of Minecraft.
mhm.
And
A lot of people have.
Etho is, Redstone God. So I definitely am a Redstone Ninja, I guess would be more appropriate.
Yeah, with Etho for sure. I think Seth Bling is the god.
Right,
Etho's the ninja.
right. But the point of the matter is, this wall's done.
Yeah, so is mine. It's great. This is a
Holy
lot more
crap.
progress than I was
I can't
expecting.
believe how much I talked. That looks so derpy. Yours are all like well, not really evenly spaced, but they're just not as tightly grouped as mine are up here. Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, the
But
fun.
yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like they're not like leaving YouTube or anything like that. They're
No.
just not gonna be official Minecrackers anymore.
Yep. Yep. And I wish them the best of luck. And there's times where I'm still subscribed.
Oh yeah,
So I'm still gonna watch my different things with them. And it wouldn't have been any different if Badge or Beef or one of the other guys decided to move on.
right.
But for the sake of the group and helping them out, and they've branched into so much different things too anyway. So I really, I kudos to them. They found a niche where they're making making fun videos and having fans and making money from it. Hey, there's a lot of people who would love to have that. So
I'm one of them.
yeah, and I don't blame them. Who wouldn't want to make money playing video games, for crying out loud? It's just how it is. But
I mean, you got people like Chad, whose goal is to be an entertainer. That's the reason
sure,
he's actually moving to LA right now. And the reason is he wants to like be in TV and all that kind of stuff. And he kind of already was. I mean, Chad
hmm
was technically famous before he joined Minecraft. He was part of Twit. Twit.tv
yeah,
is a huge company. They made something like $14 million last year.
yeah,
So, granted, he's not technically employed by them anymore. He's on a per episode contract basis or something like that for the
right.
Gizmos. But regardless, I mean, he already has his foot in the door there before he even like went, "Oh yeah, I'll be a Minecracker,"
Yeah. No, a lot of them were very popular. Hell, Etho had such a great following even well before any of that. So, I don't think personally it's not going to hurt them. There might be a little blip. There always is. It's amazing how quick people can unsubscribe from something with one little issue.
Right.
So it's just the it's just the reality of it. It really is. It's just the way it's set up, and that's just the way people are. But yeah, wow, that looks great. So I only got 2 walls left. This is gonna be awesome. A whole lot quicker than I thought it was gonna go.
Well,
But
it helps when you have 2 people doing it instead
oh
of just
yeah,
one.
for sure. And you're always welcome to build in the same area. I know, like I said, there's a couple other people who were thinking about building out here that asked me about it. And my plan is to put streets and everything and keep building different skyscrapers around in buildings and making a city. I know that's what Badge's original plan was for creative, is to build some cities. So I wanted to do kind of more of a modern style instead of ancient for myself.
Yeah,
But
no, I agree.
I'll take some older building designs though here, because I don't care. As long as it.
I'd like to try to build like replicas of buildings I've already
Oh sure.
recognized, like Trump Tower in Chicago or something.
Yeah, I mean Chicago and New York has some awesome looking buildings, and that's the thing is like you look in New York and they have old and new buildings combined. So if someone comes up with a 1930s skyscraper they want to design,
Little brownstone or
yeah,
something.
do it. That's awesome. Really. But anyways, yeah, I think that'll be it for the day. I think we've pretty much covered everything we wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Talked a lot more than I expected to. Actually,
yeah,
talking seemed to clear up my voice a little bit.
yeah. You sounded like death when we first got on the call.
Felt like it. I think drinking this hot tea helped a lot.
Oh, tea's great with colds. I do it when I have throat issues and stuff too, and not feeling very good.
Oh, we got this Celestial Seasonings throat soother.
Nice.
So it actually has like, I don't know what it's got in it, but it's supposed to help with sore throats and stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. But all right. Well, thanks for helping on the building.
Not
And
a problem. Happy
thanks
to
for
do it.
hopping on here and chatting with me about this. I figured let's try something a little different today and chat about something that I know you and I both have opinions and some passion on it, and especially being a subject that is somewhat close to the heart because we're fans.
Right.
So, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's all doom and gloom. A lot of
no,
people seem to, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Just things change and people don't like change sometimes. So,
I don't like change, but sometimes we have to be dragged kicking and screaming. It's the just the reality of it all. It's just the way it happens.
but sometimes change is good, you know, and who knows what the future is going to bring because of this.
Yeah, I
So,
have noticed you know, group efforts have been happening on videos more often. Now I'm enjoying it. I like single series, but like watching, say, the Pantheon series with Gob.
jeez.
It's fun. You know, it's fun watching friends play with
I
friends.
will say this, it is a lot of fun to watch them do that map, but when they die because the map maker screwed something up, I would be so pissed off if it was me.
Yeah, well, trust me, I played one of Vex's maps in the wrong. I played Legendary in the wrong, I think 1.8, and that was our fault. We screwed. Me and my buddy screwed up that one, but it happens. It's kind of frustrating because we got a few episodes in, and it's just kind of like, oh, map's too broken to even play it anymore. But that type of stuff happens. But I've been watching like Team Nancy Drew do the racing series. It's so funny.
That one that they've been doing the what is it called? The
Distance or
distance. Yeah,
yeah.
that I would have a hard ass time seeing it because of
Oh,
my
the
eyesight
lights,
issues,
man.
but that looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, that neon light would be fun. There's a There's a couple games I'm looking at that look like good group games. I think a couple of us from the server have been looking at doing them together. So
And you and I need to get together and figure out what CTM we want to do.
yeah, we're gonna attempt to do a CTM map together. So we'll we'll see how that goes. Oh God.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to take some more cough syrup, which has codeine in it, which is going to make me a very tired boy. And I think I'm going to call it a night. It's about 9 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's about 10 where I'm at. I'm an hour ahead of you. Well,
Mm.
thanks for stopping by, T-Snow, and we'll be chatting soon about our other stuff. But
Sounds good.
as for viewers and stuff, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye
Bye.
bye.